And the announcer shakeup. The announcer shakeup in WWE was announced about a week ago. They put out a press release touting all these changes being made to commentary. So I have mixed feelings on this. So the new Raw team is going to be Michael Cole, Booker T, and JBL. They were not bad last night. They were a slight, and I stress slight, improvement over Lawler, Cole, and JBL. At least they're not cracking jokes every 10 seconds. Booker T is not a good commentator. I think he's better than Lawler at this stage in his career. I think Lawler is a better talker. When he's motivated, I think he can be great, but his commentary shtick is just not working out. They needed to take him off Raw. The whole trio with JBL, Lawler, and Cole was just not working. They needed to change that. So I was happy they changed that, but Booker T is not the best improvement, but at least it's something, so I'm not complaining. So we had that, and on SmackDown, we now have Michael Cole, and we also have Jerry Lawler moving to SmackDown, as well as Byron Saxton. So Jerry Lawler, at least he's off Raw. I watch both Raw and SmackDown. I am a part of the minority that watches both shows. There's a lot of people that don't. There's a lot of people that only watch Raw, so they are ecstatic that they don't have to hear from Jerry Lawler any longer, which is great. Good for Jerry Lawler. He's still got a job going. I respect the hell out of the guy. I'm just not a fan of his commentary work. It's just not good at this stage of his career that they really have no need for him on commentary. Byron Saxton, he's not bad. I thought Tom Phillips was good, and they gave him the shaft for no apparent reason. I have yet to watch tonight's main event. I heard he was doing commentary with JBL. I don't know if that's a regular thing or what the deal is, but I thought Tom Phillips was a lot better than Byron Saxton. Tom Phillips, he's not even a babyface commentator. He's just a straight-up wrestling commentator. That's what I liked about him. Byron Saxton, he feels like he's forcing it and he's faking it. Just like one of those guys you just want to punch right in the face. And I never really thought he was bad, but, he's one of those guys that, I don't know, like I said, I think he's just better designed for, main event. I think Phillips is better suited on SmackDown than Byron Saxton, but what's with the whole obsession of the three-man booth nowadays? I mean, we've been getting it for a while, obviously. This is not a new thing, but main event's a three-man booth. Raw's a three-man booth. SmackDown, NXT, every fucking show is a three-man booth. Why? Do we really need three people trying to tell the same story in one match? We can't get three people calling a match. It's just a clusterfuck. It is an absolute clusterfuck. Every SmackDown, every Raw, it doesn't matter who it is. We got the same people produce them in the year, whether it be Vince, Kevin Dunn, it doesn't matter. It's going to be the same people regardless. Even though I would love to see some new blood on the main roster in the form of Corey Graves. I think he's doing the pre- and post-show now for Raw, which is really cool. Big Corey Graves fan, so glad to see him getting that big push, get that big promotion. I would love to see Corey Graves on commentary at some point for either Raw or SmackDown. William Regal, I know he's doing the NXT GM shtick right now, but it would be great. Who else is there? Jason Alber, a.k.a. Tensai, Rich Brennan at some point, Renee Young, even Alex Riley. A lot of great up-and-coming announcers down in NXT right now who are a lot better than the main roster people. Maybe that's because they don't have the same people producing them, of course, like I said before. But you just get tired after a while listening to the same people in every show. There is absolutely no reason why Michael Cole should be calling both Raw and SmackDown. There was a time, he didn't call main event tonight apparently, I have yet to watch the show like I said before, but there was a time when he was calling Raw, main event, and SmackDown. Why? Why do you need to have Cole calling every single show? That makes no sense. It makes you feel overexposed. And JR has talked about this before, dating back to about a year or so ago. This is not a new thing. But Michael Cole feels so overexposed. Much less on a 3-hour episode of Raw. You throw in another hour or two on SmackDown main event. That is way too much airtime for Michael Cole. He's not even a bad commentator. I like Michael Cole. I'm not his biggest fan, but I think he's good, especially when he's motivated. But I definitely see why a lot of people don't like him, because we see so much of him. They just shove him down our throats as the voice of the WWE. You never saw Jim Ross doing more than 2 hours of WWE TV every week. He was not doing Raw and SmackDown, as far as I know. Even before SmackDown was a brand, I believe they had Michael Cole and Taz, or Michael Cole and Jerry, or whoever, calling SmackDown over on Friday nights. They never, ever had JR calling every single show. And that's why his commentary felt so special. I mean, we could have him on both shows and he'd still be great, even this day and age, but it's just not necessary, especially with someone like a Michael Cole, who a lot of people are already on thin ice with.